Today, we're diving into an absolutely legendary tale of greed, survival, and betrayal. It's all set against the brutal backdrop of the American Civil War. And it's the story of three men, one brutal war, and a buried fortune that could change everything. And at the very heart of this story is this number, $200,000. We're talking a staggering fortune in stolen Confederate gold, buried somewhere out in a vast, unforgiving desert. And trust me, this is no simple treasure hunt. It's a high-stakes, deadly race. Alliances, they're temporary at best. Betrayals, oh, you can count on them. Only the most ruthless, or maybe just the most cunning, is going to survive to claim that prize. So, who are the men willing to risk absolutely everything for this gold? Well, let's meet our three players. You've got a cunning drifter, a ruthless killer, and a chaotic bandit. And they are all on a collision course for the exact same spot in the desert. First up, you have the man they call Blondie, our so-called good guy. He's a quiet drifter, and his skill with a rifle is really only matched by how smart he is. Then there's Angel Eyes, the bad. This guy is a mercenary who truly believes everyone has a price, and he will torture or kill anyone to find that gold. And finally, we have Tuco Ramirez, the ugly. He's a fast-talking, wanted bandit who's just driven by pure, chaotic survival instinct. You know, this quote from Tuco, it says everything you need to know about the world they're living in. It's all about brutal efficiency. If you hesitate, you're dead. Talk is cheap, and a bullet is the final word in any argument. In a world like this, partnerships aren't built on trust. That's for sure. They're built on profit. And that's exactly where our story really kicks off, with this fragile, totally volatile alliance between two of our main players. So check out the cycle of their relationship. Blondie and Tuco have this really clever scam going. Blondie turns in the wanted man, Tuco, for the bounty money. Then, right as he's about to hang, Blondie shoots the rope, freeing him. They split the cash and do it all over again. But eventually, Blondie gets sick of it, takes the money, and just leaves Tuco in the desert. And that lights a fire of revenge that sets this whole story in motion. And just as Tuco is about to get his revenge, forcing Blondie on a death march through the desert, fate just steps in with this perfect, ironic twist. They find a dying soldier who knows everything. In his last moments, he tells Tuco the name of the cemetery, but passes out before he says which grave. While Tuco's off getting water, the soldier whispers the name on the grave to a nearly dead Blondie. And just like that, these mortal enemies are stuck together. Neither one can find the gold without the other. So, the whole game has just been flipped on its head. It's not about revenge anymore. It's about survival and a shared goal. With one half of the secret each, Blondie and Tuco start their very reluctant, very dangerous journey to Sad Hills Cemetery. But they are not the only players in this game. Remember Angel Eyes, the bad? Yeah, he's been tracking this gold from the very beginning, and his path finally crosses with our duo when they get captured and taken to a Union prison camp where Angel Eyes is posing as a sergeant. Angel Eyes, he's nothing if not efficient. He brutally tortures Tuco and gets his half of the secret Sad Hill Cemetery. But he learns the hard way that brute force works on some guys, but cunning, that's a different beast entirely. He knows Blondie is a different breed. Torture isn't going to work. So, in another classic twist, he's actually forced to partner with Blondie to get the name on that grave. A whole new, tense alliance is born. Okay, so after escaping Angel Eyes, Blondie and Tuco are back together, only to find their path is blocked by a massive battle over a bridge. To them, the Civil War isn't some grand cause. It's just an obstacle. So their solution? Use the chaos and just blow the bridge up. And in that moment, facing death together, something weird happens. A little bit of camaraderie. They finally trust each other just enough to exchange their secrets. Tuco says the cemetery is Sad Hill. And Blondie? He reveals the name on the grave, Arch Stanton. And there it is. All the pieces are finally on the board. Three men now know the full location of the gold. All three are racing to the exact same spot. But there's only one prize. A final confrontation is absolutely inevitable. And this all leads to one of the most iconic scenes in all of movie history, the final three-way standoff, a Mexican standoff, right in the center of the sprawling Sad Hills Cemetery. So after this mad dash, Tuco finds the grave of Arch Stanton and starts digging like a man possessed. But when Blondie and Angel Eyes arrive, a shocking truth comes out. The grave is empty. Blondie just calmly says he lied back at the bridge. He's still the only one who knows the real location, putting him right back in control of the whole situation. And this is just pure genius. Blondie puts a stone in the middle of the cemetery circle and claims the real name is written on it. This triggers the duel. Angel Eyes draws, but Blondie is faster. He shoots and kills him. Tuco also draws, aiming right at Blondie, but his gun just clicks. Empty. See, Blondie, ever the strategist, had secretly unloaded it the night before. The good has outplayed them both.
So the big question, where's the gold? Blondie finally reveals the truth. It was never in Arch Stanton's grave. It's in the one right next to it, marked simply unknown. The perfect hiding place, hidden in plain sight the whole time.
But Blondie isn't done yet. I mean, is this mercy or just one last cruel joke? He forces Tuco to stand on this rickety cross with a noose around his neck. Then he takes his half of the gold and just rides off. Just as Tuco is screaming in terror, a single rifle shot echoes. From a huge distance, Blondie severs the rope, leaving Tuco alive, cursing, but with his share of the gold. It's his perfect, twisted callback to their old partnership, and it says everything about Blondie's unique brand of goodness. And that's where the story leaves us. Blondie rides off into the sunset, a hero who lies, betrays, and kills. It leaves us with this fascinating question to think about. In a world that is totally consumed by greed and survival, where all the lines are so incredibly blurred, what does it really mean to be good?